To give out their opinions on conduction of online education in the Telangana state, we have Prasad, a Zilla Parishad headmaster, joining us today to give us their opinion on the conduction of online education in this short span. Let's connect to him through call now. Hello.
Yes, madam. Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, what do you think about the conduction of online classes according to the Telangana government's decisions from September 1st today, sir?
Madam, the government has given an order stating that September 1st onwards online classes will be started. But students still need some time to get prepared to online because right now I am the headmaster of the Zilla Parishad school. In our place, still students don't have internet connection, and so we are preparing to how to connect them to the classes. No doubt government has given order saying that TSAT and other channels are there, madam.
Yes, sir.
To conduct, to go through the courses and get students well versed in study. Because now schools may not open for longer run. Because looking at COVID, the schools will have to be taught online. So yesterday we have a meeting called. We were asked to conduct how these online classes have to be conducted using online mode, either the computer, laptop, or maybe through using some other ways of online teaching, like shooting some video and sending the video to the children. But this is a bit difficult for now for some time because students are not well versed with internet, and some of them don't even have internet at home. So either they have to, we are giving instructions to every student to have certain things with them, like either not the laptop, it's not possible, either a phone, a decent phone with internet connection, so that they'll be connected to the studies and not miss the classes. Now one thing is clear, madam, that they may not conduct the classes now in the regular school. The online classes only might go for the entire end, and students have to attend the classes to not miss out anything.
So, sir, can you give me a little figure about how many students have there's smartphones and access to the internet connectivity with them in your school particularly?
Madam, parents have got phones and gadgets, madam, but connecting them now, we have to have a separate software, probably some software the government would suggest to conduct classes online. It should be Zoom or some other software which is authentic and which is genuine and which is safe enough to conduct classes. Apart from that, we are even planning to make something written work on charts and papers and show them just like Blackboard, or requesting teachers also to come to school at times and possible conduct the online classes from the school itself. So there we can have a Blackboard and other infrastructure, like set up a camera and connect it, and maybe more students will join and clarity will be there. But
so, are you for the online classes conduction, or are you against the decision of the government?
Madam, looking at this current problem, madam, this COVID coronavirus problem, I think we cannot call all students to school, and it is not proper, correct, also advisable. Because we can take steps of sanitizing and other things, but still it is not safe because it's a good decision of conducting online classes. But how many would attend, that all depends. Because the other day we did a demo in our school. We have called almost 40 students are there in our class, in one of the classes. But only five or six have attended that. Depending, then we have found out why they have not attended. Is the reason some parents have carried their phones with them and non-availability of gadgets and other things to attend online. So we are trying to do something about it. We are trying to see to that the students does not miss out on the classes, and moreover their career time is not wasted, because once we start the classes, we see to that everyone, all the students of how 30 or 40 are there, everyone should attend in one class at one time. It is not possible to again conduct this class again and again.
Well,
Depending on the
sir,
time
what
feasibility
about
also.
the teachers, sir? So, how teachers are feeling about the decision of the government, which is taken that online classes to be conducted from September 1st? So,
Madam,
if the teachers are prepared to teach online classes, and what are their opinion on this decision of the government, sir?
Madam, teachers are aware. We have told them, we have apprised them, madam, of how to conduct the classes. Now we are even giving them guidelines to conduct classes either from school or either if possible from their houses only, residence only. But this has to become continued regularly till the situation comes down with coronavirus, and we have even instructed them on what format we have to conduct the classes so that students can understand what they are teaching. Let it be any subject, English, Hindi, math, science and social. No doubt in science, social and math, we have to put more stress. We cannot, 40 minutes or 35 minutes is not possible to complete one chapter. But it's a different platform of teaching online, because everything is from so many years. We have never seen this scenario of, we never thought that one day we have to come online and teach. It's a new phenomenon, but yes, students, teachers and students, teachers in particularly are, we have guided them and told them now this is the new mode of teaching, and you have to also get used to it.
Well,
It takes
sir,
some time, madam. Just like
yes.
computer came long back, early days we faced some problem of learning computer, and people who have not learned computer were lacking. So now this is kind of opportunity to upgrade your skills and to learn online and teach online.
Well, sir, like when we talk about the time for preparation, and it was only 4 days left. I mean, we have only 2 days left, which the government announced from then to September 1. There was only 4 days of time given to the teachers to prepare for the online classes, and to prepare e-content for each and every subject. It would be a bigger task for the teachers to prepare everything in this short span. So, how teachers are managing regarding the planning content and planning classes for the students this time in this short span?
No, but the time the government issued the GO that there will be online classes and the teachers have to be well prepared, we had forwarded to all the teachers saying that start preparing the content. Some teachers have prepared it, some are still preparing it. And because now since this is online, they have to start teaching from what if you start from June. Now we are in almost August end, or will be September. So it will be a tough thing to compel June, what we start from June and July, to teach in September. So important chapters or nothing can be missed out. We probably have to start teaching from the page 1 or the start of the chapter. So we have started compiling the e-content also. Most of the teachers are planning to only teach the synopsis, because teaching the entire chapter at times also, it's not possible to teach them in maths or in science, because in maths and science you need more diagrammatical format, which is at times not possible. That has to be done practical only. So it's a bit difficult, but teachers are trying to do their best by preparing the e-content, and seeing now first few days we will be knowing what is the strength attending, and we'll be knowing of how many students are able to grasp or able to understand the online mode of learning or learning. So we have already instructed teachers also to start preparing on a time-based manner the content also, so that once start the class online on first as per the government order, the students, the teachers will be able to present them chapters, which will be easy for them also to understand, madam.
Well, so this online classes, which is something called as digital era, has come up in our lives. So how student will be able to gain some knowledge through this online classes? So do you support this online classes at all?
Madam, support in the sense, madam, this is need of the hour, madam, because now we don't have any other way of teaching it. So this teaching has to be done through laptop or computer or through the phone, having a distance. Now in our place, madam, since it's a government school, students and are not aware, and same with the parents also, madam. They know the digital, the phone and other things, but learning digitally, it will take some time for them because this is a format which is slightly new in this pandemic time. So earlier, some of them are still not aware of some social source, some very active Facebook, some other digital platforms. So digitally, learning will take some time for them to understand the format of how to log in. No doubt we will be able to guide them. We'll be guiding them how to log in. We'll be certainly giving them some passwords and other things. And we'll be demonstrating it to all the parents and giving instruction to students also to how to log in and how to log in at the required time. Just like you come to school, you come and sit at a particular time, the same format you have to come and log in at a particular time and be prepared and sit in one place. Even if you are learning from phone or laptop, or even if you are sitting in some internet cave or somewhere to take the class, you should be on time and log in time and be regular and be attentive. Also, we have passed on this instruction to all the students as well as the teachers also. Now, since we start the class, it is the prerogative of the students and teachers to be on time and come regularly so that they don't miss out. Now, since this is going to be a regularly, things, classes are going to be conducted online. We've taken all precautions, and as per the guidelines of the government also, we are following all instructions given by the government of conducting a proper online class from the 1st of September, madam.
Well, with the community centers for television and transmission of lessons for the students through Doordarshan channels is also set to happen. So how do you take this decision of the government? So delivering classes through television will anyway be supportive to the students. Will students be able to grasp some knowledge through television classes? Will they be at least able to attend those?
Madam, television classes which you talking about TSAT and other government-based channels they are teaching, madam, but the question arises: how many students are able to understand what the particular teacher is telling on the board? Because there is not much interaction having between teachers and the student at that point of time. The teacher is teaching a particular subject or some on, for example, in math. What is the other formula, or whether certain things, because math and science and social is subjects you have to properly do more of practice and practical things you have to do. So unless a teacher explains and again re-questions the student whether he is able to follow that or not, we won't be able to understand. No doubt the format is good, but there is no interaction between student and teachers in the CSAT and other channels what they are telecasting. So it's a good mode for looking at the board and looking at the screen and writing, but whom will you ask in there is a query, there is a doubt, you're not able to understand. That kind of provision is not there, what I strongly feel in the CSAT and other government channels which are there running, madam. Unlike online, you have other options. Tomorrow, if you're not able to understand, you can call up teacher, or through other SMS or other modes, you can ask the teacher. But there the provision is not there of again going back asking any doubt, madam.
Well, sir, like a few other schools are also trying to identify students with access to internet and TV connections so that they could guide students and parents in the delivering the lectures in the villages which are in the remoted areas. So, this online education era which has brought out a drastic change in the lives of the students, and do you think this change as a development, or if it is a change that making the students in remoted areas away from the education? So how do you take this change, sir?
Madam, this online mode is a good thing, madam. It's a good format of teaching, but the adaptability of that format in our particular, especially the rural pockets of the state, where at times there is no internet connectivity, it's very difficult. Because, for example, if the student is not having any of these gadgets or the laptop or any other thing, then he would be missing out the classes. And it is not possible for the teacher also to again teach him separately, because there is a time constraint, and since it has to be taught online, and if the student is not coming to the school, it's not in that format of teaching. It is not possible for the teacher also again to go back and teach the student separately. So end of the day, the student is going to face a problem and is going to suffer. So online format is good, but it will take some time for the students and teachers, and more importantly, the parents also to get used to all these things, because it is just a recently phenomena which the government also adapted, and this is as per the crisis, what's per the situation of this pandemic. We are kind of asked to take classes online. That is what, madam.
Well, sir, like now many of the students who doesn't have an access to internet or smartphones are there in the remoted areas and the rural areas. So how Zilla Parishad schools are trying to identify the students, and how we are trying to ensure that they will be able to access to the education?
Madam, we have already given a list of, we have identified some students who don't have access to internet,
Okay.
and who can attend these classes and who cannot attend these classes. And we have told the government also, requested the government of what is the best option to be given. So the other option is that they can attend the TSET and other channels started by the government of teaching online. So probably there's no internet connection, they can, because these channels are just like Doordarshan and the other channels, which is free of cost. Once you have your TV connection with some cable connection, you will be getting that channel on air. So they can probably follow that and ask question later on with the teacher. But again, the problem there comes once the subject starts there, you cannot stop it, and again you have to, how the speed the teacher is going, on the same phase manner you also have to start making notes or start writing. So the disadvantage of there is you cannot stop the teacher then and ask question. You can have to properly note it and again ask it later on. And there what will happen, you tend to forget the subject after a certain point of time, because it is not one subject, maths alone. You have other subjects also to concentrate. You have science, socials, other languages and other subjects. So there it will have a problem. Now since you are not going to school and not meeting teachers, TSET and other channels will help you, but we have to see how well the student will be able to grasp from there. So we have identified some students who cannot attend the classes online and who can attend, and what best we can do to help them to attend classes without missing it. We probably have a plan of, if possible, 2 students social distancing and follow the class what we teach online, but not more than that. We have not finalized, but some suggestions we have made. So that is possible also, we can do that. That is only my suggestion, but we have not forwarded to the government or any other person, but that is what can happen.
So, well, in a fresh breaking news today, Telangana government is also instructed all the teachers around we have 1.32 lakhs teachers we have in the state, and the government instructed them to join back to the duties. So after this pandemic, I mean, it's a big lockdown. So now if the teachers are ready to join back the duties, and what is the count of teachers, and how are they presenting their ideas, and what are they feeling now with the decision of the Telangana government asking them to join back to the duties in the COVID time where cases are rising day by day actually?
Yeah, since the teachers are coming back after some long break from March to almost it is 5 months now, they've been asked to come to school and prepare the material and other for teaching material and e-content so that they can start teaching the students. Yes, the teachers are also happy with this move by the government, but some teachers are keen. If they can teach, they can probably teach that from their house, because this coronavirus is not over yet. Many cases are still surfacing in the districts also. So teachers are worried that they can teach online, logging in from their residence, from their house itself, so that they will not, the chances of getting infected would be less. But some teachers, as it's a compulsion, they have to come and take classes or prepare content from the school itself. That is also a provision to come and do it. So the teachers on the whole are what should say that it's a good move what they say, and they are ready with the decision to teach online by the government from September 1st onward. Because if they don't take the online start teaching them, if this continues without online in month of November, December, it will be a very, very tough task for teachers to complete this portion in the stipulated time, because they hardly will have another 2-3 months. So the students again have to sit for the final exam in March or April, and we cannot expect 100% result, or at least a pass percentage to go, because after a long gap, students will lose the knack also of learning, and suddenly if you put them to learn of so many chapters and subjects, it will be very difficult for them to grasp and do their best, and that is what is the concern. So the decision taken by the government also, if not today, they have to do it tomorrow also online. So better the decision has come and they are ready to take the classes online.
Well, thank you so much, Prasad sir, to join us in our show today, and thank you for your inputs. With the Telangana government instructing all teachers to start attending school, where around 1.32 lakh teachers in the state are gearing up to join back to their duties. It is also estimated that there are around 24 lakh school children, and a majority of whom come from marginalized communities, are also trying their best and putting their efforts to attend to the online education.